guys, thank you for tuning in with me, your girl Zesty and the Zesty Pooh crew. So today, that's right, I'm making my favorite lean cuisine meal. It's so easy. I'm making herb roasted chicken with roasted broccoli and bell pepper. I'm gonna make a gravy sauce, and I'm also going to make some roasted potatoes. So let's get into this video. For starters, I'm gonna put some salt, about a teaspoon of salt in a pot of boiling water. And I have some potatoes here that I already soaked and rinsed probably about 2 or 3 times. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pour these in the boiling water. And you don't want these to boil more than 3 to 4 minutes. Alright, now that I have drained my potatoes, it's been about 3 or 4 minutes, I'm going to squeeze a half a lemon right on the potatoes. You want to make sure it gets in there real good. And then I'm going to put some olive oil on my potatoes. Probably about a good tablespoon. You want to make sure that they're nice, and so that way they can cook really good whenever you put them in the oven. Next, I'm going to add some black pepper. I'm going to add some of my Johnny's garlic spread. Just don't want to come out. I'm also put a little seasoning salt on it. So I actually found some Johnny's seasoning salt at Walmart, and I kind of like it. I know I usually use nature seasoning, but I'm going to use this because I like it. Johnny's got it going on, y'all. Y'all need to check them out. So that's it. I'm going to make sure these are well coated. Shake them, shake them, shake them, shake them. And I'm going to put it in my silicone pan. And this is going to go in the oven for 375. And I'm probably going to check it every 20 minutes. This is what they look like going in. Ready to be cooked. Now we're going to get started on our chicken breast. So because theirs is herb, I'm going to start out this chicken with some Italian seasoning. I'm going to do that as my base. Oh, got to turn it around. Here we go. So I'm going to season both sides with some of this Italian seasoning. This is some good stuff. I love this Italian seasoning. I'm also going to hit it with a little seasoning salt. And I'm using the Johnny's seasoning salt again. And I am going to season both sides. If your chicken breast is real thick, you can give it a cut like I did. I just cut some chicken breasts in half. I just split them down the middle. So that way whenever I cook them, they won't be so thick. I'm also going to hit it with some of this Johnny's garlic spread. And I am going to do it on both sides. Alright, so now that we got it seasoned, I put my garlic powder, my onion powder on here, seasoned salt, Johnny's seasoning, and some Italian seasoning. We can really get rocking and rolling and get these things sizzled up. Now what I have here is I have some, my broccoli cut up, and I cut like matchsticks of not roasted, but bell pepper, red bell pepper, a small one. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some freshly chopped garlic to this. I'm going to say probably about a nice clove of garlic. And just, I minced some garlic up and made it real small. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some olive oil on it. So that way everything can stick and come together. Just a little bit. And I'm going to roast these veggies at the end of the phase of cooking the potatoes, because the potatoes are going to take a little longer to roast. And I have my oven set on 375. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some Johnny's garlic spread on here. That way these can be seasoned pretty well. I'm also going to put some granulated onion powder and garlic powder on here. And I believe that's all she wrote with the veggies. And just mix it up real good. If you don't have a pan that's non-stick, make sure you use parchment paper or aluminum foil, because when broccoli roasts, it does stick. Any vegetables stick whenever you roast them. Alright, so I'm going to leave this to the side. So what we're going to do is start out with some butter. I'm just going to butter my grill. I have about a tablespoon of butter for all of those chicken breasts that we had. So now what you want to do is just place them on here. I'm going to give it about 4 minutes on each side. I'm using my griddle, so use your discretion. And I will cook these until they're done. I hope you guys are having a wonderful evening. This chicken smells so good. Make me feel so good. Yeah, baby. Now we're going to get started on the little gravy. I'm going to start out with about 1.5 tablespoons of butter. What I'm going to do now is add about 3 heads of garlic. And I'm just going to stir it. You only want to get this to the point to where it's flavoring. And then you want to slowly add in your flour. I don't need much, so I'm probably going to end up with about 3 tablespoons of flour, all-purpose flour. So I'm just going to add in a little bit at a time until I feel it kind of getting a little thick. You want to make sure you whisk it in slowly, because if we put it in there all together, it turns into like this little clumpy mess. Well, if you don't know, now you know, baby. We'll get that cracking off. I think the best part of my lean cuisine meal is the gravy, because I like to mix it with my veggies. It's weird. I love that TV dinner. So I'm putting in about 1/2 cup of chicken stock. And now I'm going to add 1/2 cup of heavy whipping cream. And if it's too thick, then you just add in more chicken stock until you get it to the desired consistency that you want. I'm probably going to add in a little bit more chicken stock. I probably put in, I think if you're just making a small batch, just put in about 2 tablespoons of flour. I put in a little bit too much flour. That sounds good in the hood. So now I'm gonna turn it down just a bit. I want to let it get a little simmer. I'm gonna put it with some black pepper in it. I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of granulated onion and a little garlic powder. And I'm just eyeballing this. This is how I like my gravy to taste. Use your discretion. And I'm also going to add some parsley in there. And the parsley, of course, is just for color, so just to make it like purdy. Purdy! Purdy! Alright. And feel free to taste it as you go. Like I said, if it's too thick, add more liquid to it. I think that's all she wrote, folks. We're getting ready to get plated up. Alright guys, here we go again. I'm getting ready to put a little gravy on the chicken. There we go. So with that being said, what do you think? I made my lean cuisine meal. It's good too. Give it a try, y'all. Better than paying all that money for it. Even though I'm still gonna buy it though, but this is the bomb. So anyway, with that being said, I want you guys to continue loving out loud, continue loving yourself. And I am going to actually say my favorite quote of the day. I want you to practice being the change that you want to see. And with that being said, I love you guys. Until next time, take care.